Alright, we're about to jump into Spectator. And this is Logic. People's Army. This is not our Logic, this is the UK Logic. Alright? That is what this is. This is not, this is not our boy Bobby Valentino Logic. Which y'all know I like. I love Logic. But this is the UK Logic. People want me to check him out. So, we are going to check out and see what he's bringing to the table as an artist. Spectator. Yeah, Spectator, official music video. Logic, People's Army. That's the name of it. And here we go.
People are always quick to make assumptions and judge someone when they've never really been in that situation themselves.
True. 100.
I'm just a spectator looking in, but I can tell you how I think things should have been, and all the reasons why the world's where it is today. Please listen to my words, what I have to say. You see, in Gaza, they're fighting for land. You see, they need this land because it's a part of their plan. Understand, the Jews needed a place after Hitler, but they got about 3/4 of Palestinian land. Palestinians then had to make refuge in places like Lebanon, places where none of them had ever gone. Thousands were massacred for not leaving. See, I do the same, kill me, I die believing. I understand the mind of a man who commits suicide, but don't agree with any innocent that has to die. And what's gonna happen after this? Will they stop with the Gaza Strip? I don't think so. I sat with a Jew to learn. He told me that he's not meant to go to Israel until a prophet returns. I said, is this true? He told me, go and read the Torah, cause if it's true, then they're following another order. How can a nation that knows what it's like to be slaughtered go and do the same to someone else? That's a simple question that they gotta sit down and ask themselves, innit? I'm just a spectator looking in, but I can tell you how I think things should have been. A couple reasons why the world's where it is today. Please listen to my words, what I have to say. I don't know everything and never will I claim to know what our purpose is and what we really need to grow. But I do know we're dying for a common cause, a global word that is well known. War. I've been to Africa and seen a grown man on the floor, disabled to the point I couldn't look anymore. A real beggar in a real state of poverty. But he prays every day, so he knows that there's gotta be another life where he can live as a strong man. And the ownership of Africa doesn't end up in the wrong hands, Western palms, buying and destroying people just to trade arms. Can someone tell me why Africa is just surviving? The whole land was a resource, plus they got diamonds. Used to be able to run your hand through the sand and get a handful of diamonds, do you understand? How precious is the land if it's like that? You see, it's wrong to say it was taken by the white man. It was taken by the power hungry and the people that never saw the beauty of Africa, fam. They only saw the money. To them it was the land of opportunity. It's terrorism when it's done by either you or me. Treat these words like my eulogy, and remember that I died being exactly what I choose to be. Inshallah, we all can see that God is the goodness in you and me. No religion has ownership. See, the Quran and the Bible and the Torah were all wrote with ink. See, I think the masses are miseducated. See, most of the politicians were born racist. See, it's obvious that somehow we're all related. Millions of years back before we separated, I heard Tony Benn say it in a speech. See, how can you murder another brother because he's weak? Your ancestors could have been cousins, so take a seat and try and reason with your brother, fam, before you beef. I'm just a spectator looking in from my view. I'm not different or special, I'm just like you. Bleed blood and shed tears when my heart's hurting. I get energy from everything in life I'm learning. How to say my thoughts, release my stress through my words. Make you visualize everything you've ever heard. Picture ancient Egyptians meditating to the elements, telepathically debating, until the pirates came in the form of tradesmen. Promised them a paradise in exchange for a heaven. Temptation and misinterpretation, so they jeopardized the whole of the nation. You see, a paradise is where we might choose to go, but a heaven is the place where the angels go, so they can reason with the prophets, not bathe in gold. and it's not late for no one to save your soul. I'm a citizen of truth, love and loyalty. Every person on the planet is royalty. These are my thoughts, how I look at things. Fam, I'm just a spectator looking in. That's all I can really do. I can only give you my interpretation of any subject. I'm just a spectator looking in.
We're all spectators, bro. So many people got opinions on things they never had to deal with. And what they do is they give them the labels of experts. Let me tell you something. If you gonna sit here, I never claim to know everything, ever. I would never ever claim to know everything. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna take someone like Tommy Lauren. She go sit back and talk about black issues in America when she's a privileged white woman, and she gets millions of people to follow and watch her stuff. They're listening to the words of a person who never had to walk in a situation, and they're taking it as truth. That is what sheep do. I've never been in war, but it doesn't take a high intellect to understand that one, war could be avoided, two, it's devastating on both sides. It doesn't take you don't need to be a genius to know that. You don't need to be a genius to know that war is wrong. A child can understand that concept. We're all spectators of something. It's why I come to you guys and be like, what do you think? You know, put it in the comments and stuff like that. That's why I come to because some of you all have experience in things that I've never experienced. Okay? And the best teacher is experience. That is the best teacher you will ever have, is the experience. The experience of is the best teacher. So if you come to me and I've experienced something and you want to know about it, okay, I can teach you based off my experience. There's some of you all who have experienced things that I've never experienced ever, and therefore you can tell me things based off of your experience. That's why I believe in educating one another. Because we all have experience in something. Man. I'm gonna check out more of this UK logic. That's probably how I'm gonna have to put it in there, because it'll probably come up logic if I pop in logic. But we're all spectators, man. Africa was rich with resources. They've been raping that land for thousands of years. Raping it, man. Raping it. And then countries still rape other countries to this day. But it doesn't take a genius to look back and say, hey, you just did a suicide attack that killed a bunch of innocent people over here in the United States that has nothing to do with what's going on in your country. It doesn't take a genius to sit there and say, hey, you just dropped a bomb that killed thousands of people over in Syria or Iran or Afghanistan that have nothing to do with this political situation. You see, if we get rid of politicians, we could probably live in peace, but whatever. Some people who want to save the system that's just killing thousands of people. And until we all get some balls and say, I'm sick of it, or I don't want to be a part of it, they're going to continue to do so. So, your boy is Nixon.